Hey folks, this is Bart with Baja TV, coming to you with a special episode today about hunting percebes, which are gooseneck barnacles that taste great. You can eat them. And these are also known as percebes in Spain, in the Gallica region of Spain, which is up there in that north coast. Has a similar climate to Baja, actually. And people go out there and they gather the barnacles and they prepare them and eat them as a delicacy, which is a great thing. So it just so happens that I'm down here on the Rosarito, it's a little south of the Rosarito coastline, and this is fantastic, clean, beautiful water, where it's an environment where these gooseneck barnacles thrive. And so what we're going to do today is show you how to collect them and how to prepare them and how to eat them. And we have our bucket. We have our tool. I like this all-around scraper pry bar kind of cutting tool. This thing works pretty good. These organisms like really clean, fresh water, and most of the time they're immersed. So this is one of the few times you can go after them, and we're going to show you what that's all about today, okay? So it's a really good idea to have an idea of whether the tide is coming in or it's going out when you go hunting for percebes. If you try to hit it at the peak of the low tide, you're going to have your best access to places like this. This is relatively close to shore right here. But as you can see, the mussels, or churros, as people are fond of calling them down here in Baja, have a synergistic relationship with the gooseneck barnacles. And the beautiful thing about this is you're actually going to have both in the same meal, so it makes it that much easier to gather them. Watch and see what I mean. Okay, so here's what we got from our little harvesting session today. We got some nice serving of mussels and some percebes, gooseneck barnacles. And I'm going to show you how we're going to prepare them right now. It's a good idea to rinse your mussels pretty thoroughly. I'm going to be using a wok to fry this up really fast, because percebes, you want to cook them for literally not much more than a minute. So they've really got to absorb a lot of flavors in that minute. So you want to have everything perfectly prepared and sizzling in the wok, and you're going to drop them in there to go swimming. So we're going to start with a good bit of olive oil here, and of course we're gonna put that big old piece of butter in there, and in goes our garlic onion. So put a bunch of pepper in there. Okay, so we're getting kind of beautiful here. I'm gonna put a little white wine in there. Oh, baby. And I feel like this is just absolutely peak. And it's time. Okay, so those puppies are going in there. There we go. Oh yeah. I can smell that white wine. Alright, so we're going to throw that stuff around a little bit, keep moving in there. Everybody happy? Oh my God, that's marvelous. Alright, so we'll take those puppies and Put them over here like this. Now since this is such a fast meal, and these do need to cook because you're going to handle them with your hands, but we are going to take the remainder of our white wine, butter, garlic mixture here, and we're going to put it in with the mussels to cook. Okay, so here's our beautiful boiling, rolling boil brine, and now it's getting all this loveliness in there with it. Now we drop our mussels. Just like that. So I've got a little Mexican hot sauce here. Now what I'm going to show you is the basic way to open one of these suckers up. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I kind of give them a little twist or a little pinch, kind of right here. And you can squeeze them, and sometimes they squirt. And look at that. It's got that freaky, weird, ugly, nasty piece of meat on the inside, except for the fact that it tastes good. You can throw this part away. So let's see how our mussels look here. Oh yes, fully open and beautiful there. Wow, perfect. Okay, we can turn the heat up on those guys. And there you have it, friends. Not too bad for a little backyard foraging on a beautiful Baja day. What can I tell you?